Hi everyone, I'm Layla Stella and welcome back to Speak Real English. It's great to have you here with me again, whether you're watching on YouTube or tuning in to the podcast on your favorite platform. I'm excited to share some powerful advice with you today, especially for those of you who want to start thinking in English more naturally and fluently. This topic was actually inspired by a question from a valued member of our community, Jean, who mentioned that one of his biggest struggles is learning how to think directly in English instead of translating from his native language. So today, we are going to explore several practical strategies that will help you train your mind to make English your default thinking language. Before we jump into the techniques, I want to thank our friends at Verbling for offering something special to our community. They're giving you a chance to try out a free private lesson with one of their expert native-speaking English teachers. It's an amazing opportunity to get direct guidance and practice your English in a personal, effective way. But now, let's stay focused on our main topic. Thinking in English may sound difficult at first, but it becomes easier with regular practice and consistency. Let's begin with the idea of starting small. You don't have to force yourself to think every complex idea in English right away. Begin with the words and phrases you already know. If you look around your environment and recognize something familiar like a table, a chair, a phone, or a pen, label it in English in your mind. Just say to yourself, "This is a pen." Even if the rest of your thoughts are in your native language, inserting those simple English words will begin to create connections in your brain. This simple practice sets a foundation for more advanced thinking later on. As you get comfortable with individual words, start building basic sentences. Instead of thinking, "I need to buy groceries" in your native language, try saying it to yourself in English. Don't worry about making mistakes at this stage. Your thoughts are private, and nobody will hear them, so it's perfectly fine if your grammar isn't perfect yet. The key is to make the effort, be patient, and gradually shift your internal dialogue into English. Another tip is to create mental flashcards. When you encounter a word or phrase you don't know in English, take a moment to write it down or record a quick voice note on your phone. Later, you can look it up, ask a teacher, or search online for the correct usage. This habit of capturing unknown language and then resolving it will give you more confidence and fill the gaps in your vocabulary. You'll start noticing patterns and become more aware of how English works in everyday situations. One method that works wonderfully for me is identifying and describing the objects around you as you go through your day. Let's say you're in your kitchen. Ask yourself, "What is this called in English? What am I doing right now?" Say, "I am boiling water. I am making coffee. I am opening the fridge." This type of language repetition will slowly become second nature. It also helps to plan your day in English. Every morning, try thinking about your schedule or tasks in English. Say to yourself, "Today I will go to work. I will meet my friend. I need to call my mother." The more you do this, the more comfortable you will become. It will begin to feel natural, and soon your brain will stop needing to translate. Now, let's talk about storytelling. Creating small stories in your mind is a fun and creative way to think in English. If you're sitting in a park or walking through the city, imagine a background for the people you see. Think, "She might be a teacher. Maybe she's going to the bookstore. I wonder what she's going to read." You can even build fictional stories or imagine scenes from your daydreams. This not only helps with vocabulary but also makes your thought process in English more fluid and expressive. A great addition to this is inventing conversations. Think about someone you'd like to talk to and imagine what you'd say to them in English. It could be a friend, a celebrity, or a character from a show you like. Think, "What would I ask them? What would they reply? How would I introduce myself?" This imagined dialogue helps you practice grammar, sentence structure, and vocabulary all at once. Keep a mental or physical note of words or expressions that confuse you. You can write them in a small notebook or on your phone. Every time you're unsure about how to express something in English, mark it down. Later, ask your teacher or language exchange partner, or use online tools to find answers. Over time, your list of doubts will turn into a solid list of knowledge. It's also incredibly helpful to immerse yourself in English through media. Listen to music, watch movies, follow YouTubers, and read books or articles. This exposure helps you absorb new words and sentence patterns. Even if you don't understand everything, just listening to the rhythm and flow of native English speakers helps train your ear and supports your internal thinking process. Another effective strategy is using to-do lists and reminders in English. Whether you're writing a grocery list or setting a calendar event, try to do it in English. The more often you see and use English in practical tasks, the more natural it becomes to think in it. Throughout this journey, remember that consistency is your best friend. The more frequently you engage with English mentally, the faster your brain will adapt. Start small. Accept imperfection. Challenge yourself with new words. Speak in your mind. Make stories. Ask questions. Imagine conversations. Every little moment you dedicate to thinking in English is a step closer to fluency. If you're looking for extra support, don't hesitate to join an online course or take part in conversation practice groups. My course Fluent in 15 is designed to help you build confidence with structured lessons and real-life speaking opportunities in our private community. You'll find videos, speaking prompts, and a great support system to help you stay motivated. I also invite you to leave comments or questions below this video or episode. I read them all and love to hear from you. If there's anything you're curious about or if you need help with specific English challenges, just let me know. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a tip. Thanks for spending this time with me, and I'll see you soon with more English lessons designed to help you think, speak, and live in English with confidence.